It is an early Monday morning. The sun is becoming bright on the land. No one is watching as he comes a-walking. Two bulky suitcases hang from his hands. He heads towards the tower that stands in the campus. He goes through the door, he starts up the stairs. The sound of his footsteps, the sound of his breathing, the sound of the silence when no one was there. I didn't really know him. He was kind of strange. Always sort of sat there. He never seemed to change. He reached the catwalk. He put down his burden. The four-sided clock began to chime. 7 o'clock, the day is beginning. So much to do and so little time. He looks at the city where no one had known him. He looks at the sky where no one looks down. He looks at his life and what it had shown him. He looks for a shadow. It cannot be found. He was such a moody child, very hard to touch. Even as a baby, he never smiled too much. "You bug me," she said. "You're ugly," she said. "Please hug me," I said, but she just sat there with that same flat stare that she saves me alone when I'm home. He laid out the rifles, he loaded the shotgun, he stacked up the cartridges along the wall. He knew he would need them for his conversation. If it went as he planned, then he might use them all. He said, "Listen, you people, I've got a question. You won't pay attention, but I'll ask anyhow. I've found a way that will get me an answer. Been waiting to ask you till now. I am a lover who's never been kissed. I am a fighter who's not made a fist. If I am alive, there is so much I've missed. How do I know I exist? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?" The first words he spoke caught the crowd by surprise. One got Mrs. Gibbons above her right eye. It blew her through the window, wedged her against the door. Reality poured from her face, staining the floor. Bill Whedon was questioned as he stepped from his car. Tom Scott ran across the street, but he never got that far. The police were there in minutes. They set up barricades. He spoke right on over them in a half-mile circle. In a dumbstruck city, his pointed questions were sprayed. He knocked over Danny Tyson as he ran towards the noise. Just about then, the answers started coming. Sweet, sweet joy. Thudding in the clock face, whining off the walls, reaching up to where he sat there, answering calls. 37 people got his message so far. Yes, he was reaching them right where they are. They set up an assault team. They asked for volunteers. They had to go and get him. That much was clear. And the word spread about him on the radios and TVs. In appropriately sober tone, they asked, "Who can it be?" He was a very dull boy, very taciturn, not much of a joiner. He did not want to learn. No. They're coming to get me. They don't want to let me stay in the bright lights too long. It's getting on noon now. It's going to be soon now. But oh, what a wonderful song. Mama, won't you nurse me? Rain me down the sweet milk of your kindness. Mama, it's getting worse for me. Won't you please make me warm and mindless? The wires, they're all humming for me, and I can hear them coming for me. Soon they'll be here, but there's nothing to fear. Not anymore, though they've blasted the door. As the copter dropped the gas, he shouted, "Who cares?" They could hear him laughing as they started up the stairs. As they stormed out on the catwalk, blinking at the sun, with their final fusillade, his answer had come. "There is no way that you can hide me, though you have put your fire inside me. You've given me my answer, can't you see? I was, I am, and now I will be. I will be."